Is the savior of the universe secretly a master manipulator? Could it be that Captain Marvel's dazzling smile hides a heart as black as space itself? Oh, the plot thickens, my friends. So grab your popcorn, summon your skepticism, and join us as we unravel the tangled web of lies and deceit in our expose on why Captain Marvel might just be the ultimate villain in disguise. Among Marvel's pantheon of superheroes, few elicit more impassioned critiques than Captain Marvel. Portrayed by Brie Larson in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the character of Carol Danvers has become a flashpoint for heated debate around issues of power, heroism, and gender representation. To supporters, Captain Marvel epitomizes female empowerment with her cosmic abilities, making her one of the mightiest Avengers. But detractors decry her as arrogant, destructive as a figure who attains power through little merit of her own. They cite her reckless actions and neglect of duties to loved ones as evidence she behaves more like a dangerous villain than a virtuous hero. Such polarized perspectives often overlook nuances in Captain Marvel's portrayal. While fair critiques can be made, the context reveals her controversial actions frequently arise from manipulation, isolation, and the struggles to wield abilities thrust upon her. Her journey thus provides enlightening insights into the seductions and obligations of power. By analyzing Captain Marvel's arc through lenses of gender, redemption, and moral complexity, we can arrive at an enriched representation that resists false binaries. This essay will attempt such a multifaceted analysis. Captain Marvel's provocative characterization illuminates the contradictions that define what it means to be a human and a hero. Examining her story provides a vital perspective on judging power and individuals with empathy. How might Captain Marvel's journey enlighten debates about heroism and power? Captain Marvel's arc illustrates core themes of responsibility, fallibility, and redemption. Her rapid acquisition of immense power tests the limits of human wisdom. Like a mythic Greek tragedy, she falls from grace through hubris, yet she persists in trying to use her gifts virtuously despite imperfections. These struggles enlighten vital questions. Are the mighty held to higher standards, or are more easily forgiven for their flaws? Can power corrupt even noble spirits? Captain Marvel provokes no easy answers, reminding us that true heroism includes recognizing and righting wrongs. By confronting the perils of unleashed power with empathy, we better understand its obligations. Captain Marvel's doubted merits as a hero mirror doubts plaguing troubled souls in the real world. Her path shows power deserves scrutiny, but individuals deserve redemption. The incisive critiques highlighted above give compelling reasons for finding Captain Marvel's characterization troubling, if not disgusting. But as it is being discussed, context complicates passing blanket judgment. Behind questionable decisions lie understandable motivations and extenuating circumstances. However, focusing solely on exoneration ignores meaningful complexities. This perspective synthesizes criticism and defense into a nuanced interpretation that rejects selective evidence and binary verdicts. Her journey becomes less a simple hero's tale than a cautionary one about the corruptive influence of unchecked power. Few would deny the accidents granting Captain Marvel's powers exceed any merit or effort upon her own. A human of ordinary talents is abruptly made goddess-like, bypassing the maturity that might temper such gifts. Thus ensues an Icarus-like fall. Intoxicated by her might, Captain Marvel embraces self-righteousness. Her motives are not evil, but she disregards advising voices and follows her ego. Only slowly, through failures that cannot be waved away, does she learn the wisdom to balance power with responsibility. This arc aligns with mythic tropes of hubris and enlightenment through suffering. The rapid bestowal of power short-circuits the growth in judgment required to wield it justly. Captain Marvel behaves more like a Greek tragic hero than a villain, well-meaning but undone by the unchecked self-interest of untamed might. Viewed thus, Captain Marvel illuminates universal themes about the obligations and seductions of power. Her controversial journey provokes soul-searching on the roots of heroism. From Captain Marvel and humanity, wielding immense power responsibly demands conquering ego and choosing compassion over might. Does Captain Marvel's status as a female superhero influence critiques of her characterization? Some accuse Captain Marvel critics of holding her to unfair double standards due to gender bias. Valid critiques exist of Captain Marvel's characterization on its own merits. Her controversial actions would raise concerns regardless of gender. Yet, cultural contexts color all judgments, for better or worse. Social biases persist, but good faith debates should not dismiss dissent as reflexive sexism. Rather, careful examination of double standards and privilege can enrich the discourse. How do Captain Marvel's mistakes compare to other powerful yet flawed heroes? While unique in her specific failings, Captain Marvel's struggles mirror those of many heroes corrupted by unchecked power. Does Captain Marvel's redemption arc successfully earn her redemption? Here debate persists. Some find her remorse too little and too late to redeem careless sins. Others welcome her return to nobility. However, the path is flawed. Good faith disputes on the quality of her redemption arc enrichment and the discussion of moral judgment. Perhaps the true test lies in whether Captain Marvel remains on the hero's journey towards wisdom. Can she confront her gravest mistakes with courage and moral clarity? By weighing her perceived transgressions against the contexts that bred them, we better comprehend the roots of heroism and the duties of might. Our judgment of Captain Marvel thus becomes a mirror, reflecting our wrestling with purpose and accountability. Few heroes challenge us so profoundly to examine the fraying edges between right and wrong. It is this provocative ambiguity that makes Carol Danvers' journey one for the ages. And there you have it, folks, the shocking truth about Captain Marvel laid bare for all to see. But hey, before you start sharpening your pitchforks and lighting the torches, remember, there is just one perspective in a multiverse of possibilities. If you enjoyed this dive into the world of superhero scandal, make sure to smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You never know when we'll drop the next bombshell theory that'll leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about your favorite comic book icons. Until next time.